Lonely people are sometimes seen as introverts. They enjoy their alone time not because they don't like being with other people, but because they care about their inner thoughts and feelings. They prefer spending quality time alone because it gives them a chance to recharge their energy. These people have the following characteristics. 1. They are sober. Their ability to remain calm in the midst of a challenge is very pronounced in willful loners. This ability comes from their resilience and self-reliance. Keeping a cool head doesn't mean they won't feel stressed or anxious in certain situations. Self-awareness and mindful living allow them to control and regulate their emotions in the face of setbacks and conflicts. Instead of getting restless, they immediately start thinking about the best and most positive way to handle the situation. 2. They are independent. People who enjoy being alone for positive reasons tend to be very independent. They are forced to do this because they are not usually around people asking for help. Even when in the company of others, the independent loner is able to take charge of his own life and accomplish things on his own. Their independence is also reflected in the way they think and make decisions without the influence of others. It's not that they are arrogant, but they don't mind listening to other people. They believe they can make the right and best decisions for themselves. They can comfort themselves emotionally when needed. And that is part of their emotional independence. 3. They always avoid drama. They like to stay home and take care of themselves. This helps them minimize potential conflicts and drama. Or speak ill of others. Small talk is seen as an unengaging and time-consuming activity. This is in contrast to people who like to gossip and stir up drama in social circles. People who prefer to be alone are allergic to toxicity, so they choose their friends carefully. When someone acts out, is disrespectful, or defies their boundaries, they are not afraid to let go. They will only be loyal to those who are loyal to them. 4. They like to do it themselves. It gives them the power to do what they want without worrying about who will see or judge them. They sit and watch movies or read books. Outdoors, they can go shopping or take a walk in the park without anyone following them. It may seem strange to others, but they don't mind having dinner alone in a restaurant or going on a trip alone. 5. They are deep thinkers. These individuals are deep thinkers and can be highly intelligent, depending on how much they seek knowledge. Withdrawing into a quiet space allows them to focus on their personal and professional goals. They think about how they evolve, increase their productivity and income, and gradually become a better version of themselves. The ability to remain calm in the midst of a challenge is very pronounced in willful loners. Because they live consciously, they know that personal development increases their chances of personal and professional success. 6. They value their time. They enjoy spending time with themselves, value and respect their time. Time is a precious resource that shouldn't be wasted, and they know it. Time is seen as a commodity that, if used wisely, can lead to great success. They think that just socializing like hell is a waste of time. They prefer to be at home or in a quiet place to do something constructive, like writing down their thoughts to boost their confidence. Likewise, they are considerate of other people's time and won't keep you waiting when they know it's impractical to be there. 7. They are self-sufficient. Those who consciously take the lonely path tend to become self-sufficient. They rely heavily on themselves for physical, financial, and emotional support. They can soothe and improve themselves. They can even control their friends' emotions so well that it's hard to tell when they're in pain or in trouble. Despite being alone most of the time, they tend to have a positive attitude that helps them find healthy ways to solve their problems. Independence also keeps you from getting caught up in codependent friendships and relationships. 8. They recognize their strengths and weakness. They are fully aware of their strengths and weaknesses. However, no matter how well they think they are doing, they know that there is always room for improvement. Even if they recognize these imperfections, they hold their head high and show others that it's okay to be confident. 9. They are comfortable with their appearance. They are always positive about their body image and feel comfortable and confident in their bodies. Whether they are tall, short, thin, or big-bodied, that does not seem to affect them emotionally or physically. Focus on what your body can do instead of what it can't. For example, if their body can run, dance, or sing, that is definitely what they will focus on. 10. They are autonomous. They take their own decisions rather than being influenced by someone else. They make decisions independently and live according to their own rules, beliefs, and desires. Their autonomy allows them to work with little supervision and maintain a high level of productivity. They can manage their own schedules and keep working. They have the freedom they need to stay focused and get more flexible work done. Due to their solitary nature, they tend to be more productive in environments without distractions. 11. They are self-loving. Self-love is a sign of self-compassion, and those who are self-loving are usually loving and empathetic toward others. It's not in their nature to turn their backs on loved ones, and they are certainly fine with helping out a stranger. We all deserve to love ourselves, but many people are unable to make that connection with themselves. Because they love themselves and spend a lot of time in solitude does not mean that they are selfish or self-centered. 12. They have firm boundaries. Although they have a solitary personality, they are still surrounded by people at home, school, work, or on the go. They see the wider society as an integral part of human existence. Therefore, they do not fear social attitudes or experience social anxiety. However, they have strong personal boundaries that restrict where they go, what they do, and how others interact with them. Healthy boundaries protect them from people with toxic personality traits that can interfere with their need for rest and general well-being. 13. They are confident. Spending a lot of time enjoying their own company gives homebodies plenty of opportunities for self-reflection. There is time to process their thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and to evaluate their actions. In fact, practicing introspection makes them more aware of their inner selves and the world around them. A better understanding of who they are can help them make better decisions, communicate their needs more effectively, and live happier and more successful lives. They tend to discover their purpose much earlier than the unconscious. With the right resources and opportunities, they can achieve their life purpose. 14. They are introverted. They are often seen as antisocial or socially awkward. But what people don't realize is that introversion is the opposite personality trait of extroversion. Introverts choose to be lonely and are inspired by calmness and peace. Extroverts are wired differently and need external stimulation. Lonely people with introverted traits regenerate by spending time alone. They are more focused and able to ponder and think about possibilities. Kindly hit the subscribe button, as this helps me to reach more people with psychological and relationship tips.